Hey, this is your recap Aunty. Hey, y'all. Hey, this is Shar. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Hey, I am here, baby. Yes, I am to see another day. Thank God. And recap episode number 168. Damn, 168 episodes, baby. And we still going strong. Ooh, of what, honey? Of Beyond the Gates. Damn it. Shit. Don't y'all know why y'all here? Hello, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are having a good Friday. I am. I'm doing better. I'm trying to get these videos up the day of, and I've been doing pretty damn good, I must say. So, like I said, next week I will be back on the front porch. I just needed just a week just to gather my bearings and be back to my regular scheduled front porch talk custom session because y'all been saying some great shit. I've been trying to make up for it by responding to you all, but there's nothing like me reading y'all comments. So I'm gonna definitely be back on that possibly Sunday because I have a show that I have to go and review. But we'll get it out. Don't worry about it. We'll get it out. We'll definitely it won't be last week's stuff. It's gonna start starting on Monday. We're gonna move forward, all right? Because I've already responded to everybody from all this week's show. So, yeah, this has been a really dope week, I must say. I think every episode was good. I don't ever remember me saying, it was all right. Y'all know me. If it was all right, it was all right. But I haven't said that this week. It's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, so let's go ahead and get this recap started. Y'all, excuse me, I just had something spicy. And sometimes, get a little caught in your throat. So I'm gonna clear that out before I push play on this damn thing. And I thought I saw Tyrell. So I don't know what's going on today. I think that this week was supposed to be the week that old fast ass, not cat, but Samantha, sort of walk out the door talking about she hate her pappy. So honey, what if you think you leaving? But of course she has every family in the world that she can run to. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this thing started. Let me go ahead and knock on this fucking door. Y'all let us in, baby, because the Rascals is here to recap and have a little fun watching Beyond the Gates. The best show in my world. The best show in my world. Now, I'm talking about me. Shit. All right. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. And I will recap this episode in 5, 4, 8, 3, 2, and 1. We open at the hospital and we have Ted come at the nursing station. He got a nice cream, jacket, white button-down shirt, no tie. And he sees Shanice. Remember, everybody keeps saying, there's a rumor going on that they supposed to be hooking up. He was like, "Good morning, Shanice." She was like, "Good morning, Dr. Richardson," or shall I say, Muhammad Ali. Uh-huh. I knew that shit was coming. She said, "Look, all we need now is a sparring partner." She says, "Carlton, Joe Frazier, Fitzgerald, and we could pick it up where we left off." She want to see them fight, baby. She's like, "You know what? Maybe that second round will be like that other Ali Frazier fight, Rumble in the Jungle. Remember?" He was looking at her like, no. Or she says, "Maybe it's good that you just hit pause." He says, "Exactly." She says, "However, my nurses do love a good show." She said, "You know how they like to wear those old sexy ass silk robes? Maybe you both can wear like the white lab coat. And we could tape off like a ring over there, honey, in that corner, right over there, so we can get a little really great view of y'all and y'all sexy ass show up. Have the houses of volunteer nurses to hold up all the title cards." Yeah. He was like, "Well, let me guess. You are going to referee." She says, "No, honey, I am the announcer." Like Don King, "Let's get our rumble on." He was like, yo, there is so much wrong there, girl. Ali fought George Frazier in the Rumble in the Jungle. Not no. Ali fought George Foreman in the Rumble in the Jungle, not Frazier. That's why I was like, that didn't sound right when it was coming out of my mouth. This is the most I've ever seen them talk. Y'all keep talking. He was like, "And that phrase that you just botched up, girl, it ain't by Don King. It's by the historic Michael Buffer." And lastly, but most importantly, there ain't gonna be no damn fights between me and Carlton, almost or otherwise. And I guess Shanice felt a little like, oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna mind my business. Breakfast is served. We are at the red door, honey, and Grandmammy Nicole brings over breakfast. And Smitty was like, "Did you forget that your granddaughter is on lockdown, honey? We all need sustenance." Nicole says. Smitty was like, "Only a Dupree would cater a grounding." So what did you get? Done Cooking has the best lox and bagels in the area. Okay. Yeah, of course you got Samantha's favorite, Smitty said. Hey, what can I say, honey? I have been there, Nicole says. When Kat and Martin were in trouble, all I remember is the pouting, the stomping, the eye rolling. The world was coming to an end for as long as their punishment lasted. And that was all Martin. No, I'm just kidding. Shit, Smitty was like, it's like Martin and I are grounded too, honey. Samantha has this look that kills me. I want to give her anything she wants, her phone, her freedom. I swear. I mean, if she didn't have Chelsea Cat as an outlet, I'm pretty sure she would make a jailbreak. Yeah, she would. She tried it before. Oh, speaking of little breaks, Winterfest is coming up, and I would love the entire family if they were here on deck. The charity is very top heavy with the older demo, but I was hoping that maybe Samantha could help capture some young blood with flyers and, hitting the social media horde. Yeah, yeah, Smitty says she is definitely a savant at graphic design. And now that I think of it, doing some good might do her some good. So, yeah. And maybe she will open up to somebody about the Nathan situation. She talked to her grandmother about it. We are on the same page, son in law. So it's a plan. Yes, Smitty says, but let me talk to Martin first, all right? Yeah, we promised no more good cop, bad cop. We promised that we will make all our decisions together. Yeah, I'm glad you two are staying in step with that. We got to, honey, Smitty says, because that thing, Samantha is testing the fuck out of them. He said, but they did have a game night for the first time in a long time. He was like, who knows? Maybe this forced family proximity, the Winterfest, will bring our family closer. I would have never pushed your ass to get back with Jessica if I had known that you would be living in the bathroom trying to be cute 24/7. This is the cloppity clops coming down the damn stairs. Her fussing at Tyrell about him being in the bathroom for so long. She just pissed. That's all. This girl is so funny. She said she showed us a back. If I could grab her video, I might try to steal it and bring it over here. I'll put her name on the screen too. If I try to get her short. But she actually shows us where her bedroom is, y'all. When when y'all go up them little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, baby, that's it. You won't see. She ain't got no fucking bedroom. Tyrell does. She said, "Y'all want to know where my bedroom is? This is it. It's nowhere. It leads to nowhere. It is so funny to me. I mean, and would you ease up on your damn cologne? Have you ever heard of less is more? Damn." Shit, Tyrell was like, look, don't hate that you don't have anyone to look or smell this good. Now I'm looking at my screen, and like when the credits are on, excuse me if you hear me hitting the microphone. When the credits are on, the closed caption is at the top, so it's covering over their head. When the credits leave, they drop at the bottom where they're supposed to. Y'all ever noticed that before? Nicole was like, honey, and what were you saying about family togetherness? Did we get the bop? Hey, hey. Look who I found on the doorstep. It is our favorite couple, y'all, Danny and Andre. And we got Pammy too. Pammy is coming in. She said, and he cleans too. Sounds like Keith is playing again in the background. They playing some sexy music. When I tell you this bitch, this orange, whatever this tangerine shit jumpsuit that Danny got on, y'all know I'm gonna have a picture of it. Ciao. Woo-wee. Shit, Andre just tells her that Danny just taught me how to make her famous omelet. Yeah, he took a very hands-off approach. He was like, "Yeah, I'm a visual learner, honey. You care to be my first victim?" "Oh, thank you," Pammy said. Nothing can pass my lips for the next 2 hours. Intermittent fasting is what keeps all of this together for Rich Forster. When he lays eyes on me for the first time, he saw me. This is why I look the way I look. I'm looking good now and then, Danny says. "Oh, thank you. It's too bad Ridge won't get to lay eyes on it, though." What do you mean?" Danny says. "Oh, well, that's why I'm here. Fate has intervened. I can't go with you to LA for the shoot." "Not funny," Danny says. Nothing is more important than us and our trip to LA. And that's why I'm like, girl, you was in the ass about this. Now you talking about you can't go? What's the tea? That damn music in the background is so loud. It's cute though, but damn. Okay. I know, Pammy says, but do you remember that WNBA player I told you about that we should go after? You mean Astrid of the Astrid effect? And she does like a swoosh, like she playing, like she about to, throw a basketball. Is that what? Oh, she's a smoke show. Andre was like, that's smart because all the basketball brands are definitely looking for the basketball players for all the brand deals anyway. The basketball stars, they already got the height and the hype built in. Great, Danny says. Now I have to compete with the basketball goddesses. Come on now. Can't nobody compare to you, boo. You the OG, he said. Andre is right. And you are going to have to mentor her. She's going to have to learn how to walk and talk, Pammy said. Ostrich is like a tiny little baby model like you used to be once upon a time. Bitch, I was born knowing how to walk, Danny says. That's right. How could I forget? Now, what to do with your hands, however, was another story. Oh, Diney was given like the little crypt keeper hands when she was doing her modeling. Oh. Listen, our B-ball phenom hasn't been bitten by the big agencies yet, and we have hometown advantage. She's visiting her folks in Barrington County this week. So as move over, Danny, come back, which you convinced me and our agency desperately needed, girl. By the way, and hello, bright new shining damn star. This is going to propel our agency even further. I'm doing this for us. Danny was like, bitch, you are abandoning me at the first drop of a basketball, boo. Y'all hear how, y'all hear how loud that damn music is? I'm like, God, dog it. I couldn't even catch Cat's next line. They're back at the Bird Cafe, honey. Y'all know what it is. Yeah, let me rewind Cat's line because that damn music was just too loud. I guess they had to turn it up as they transitioned from one scene to the next. But God, oh, Catherine and her brother. Don't tell anyone, but our biggest purse was built on triple shots plus or minus a frappe a day. So that means they didn't get no sleep, baby. Coffee was their best friend. Hi, Martin. Hey, Kat. Haven't seen you guys in a while together. Uh-oh, I forgot he hasn't spoken to her yet. He says, so it must be all the caffeine then. She was like, what? There must be some reason you've been running your fucking mouth with Chelsea about your latest sexploits to my teenage impressionable daughter. I forgot that he said he was gonna get her. Damn, Cat. Damn, Cat. He said you care to explain how Samantha was able to wander her ass into the latest episode of Black Sex in the City. Damn. These are the readers now. Cat and Martin. Now Cat is the queen. Well, the princess of Reed. Danny is the queen. Then Martin, he can get a little prince crown in there somewhere. Oh, he's so protective over that girl. He should be, but damn. You are always my star. We are back at the little palace. That is what Pammy tells her bestie. You and I have made each other. I wouldn't leave if I didn't think. If I didn't think or know that you couldn't do this on your own with Andre. But I need my emotional support, Pammy. I'm glad they cut that song off because it was so loud. It was cute though. It was cute. It's real cute. You make all shoots easier. Danny tells her. Remember when you got Andre Leon Talley to style my second cover, which is dope. R.I.P. to the great baby. Or searching through 5 duffel bags to find one lone custom painted fake nail. It's what we do. But you need to be there to do it, girl. Oh, girl, you can't deprive my hubby of the full Pammy experience. Andre, help me out here. Well, if my wife says that you are the GOAT, baby, who am I to say anything different? And this will be our very first shoot together as a couple. And we do deserve the best possible support. Yeah, you can catch the next basketball star the next time she dribbles her ass in town. Danny's a little spoiled. It will be too late by then. Think about it. By the end of this week, we will have a client who is a brand new shining star, and your star will be shining as bright as ever, even without me. Please tell me you understand. Fine, Danny says, but we don't like it one bit. Girl, maybe I should give your ass more time in there. That peach fuzz is starting to grow in. Whoa, whoa, wait a minute, Tyrell. We are back at the red door. You talking to Samantha like you know what you're talking about. Don't talk about the ladies and our beards now. Shit. Okay? Don't talk about that. Y'all, I went voting the other day. Press pause. I went voting the other day. Y'all always know. Y'all know I be talking about my damn gray hairs. I swear. On these chins. So the lady who was helping me at the voting booth, I just happened to look down because I'm very friendly. I mean, I meet no strangers. And y'all, she had about 3 or 4 chin hairs right on that corner. Like it was like I'm looking down at her. So it was the left hand side. It, you know with chin hairs, if you haven't shaved it in a while, that shit started to curl. Yeah, she had about 3 or 4 of them shits in that corner, right on that bone, right there on your chin. They was curled and stuff all around each other. Mother, why you didn't shave, mother? Mother, you know you. I call her mother because she was older. Mother, you knew you was about to be in public. Why you didn't shave? That means she ain't shaving a long time. But hers was black though. They weren't gray. They was black. I give her that. But she should have shaved, y'all. She should have put a razor to that chin and shaved. Dad, Samantha says, Smitty was like, can you two shut the fuck up and separate long enough to acknowledge your grandmammy? She been standing right here all the time. I mean, at least stop and smell the damn bagels. Samantha says, please tell me that's what I think it is. And just in time, apparently, she gives Tyrell a kiss. And Tyrell was like, what, yo, what the fuck is this? She gets rewarded with her favorites? What? Excuse me, yo? Nicole sound real strange saying, yo? Now Nicole can dance now. She got soul. On here, I like that she's prim and proper. But that bitch can dance. Her and Danny did like a little dance mashup maybe a few weeks ago. And I was looking at the difference between them two. When I tell you that thing, because she was like a video vixen back in the 80s and 90s, wasn't more 90s. And New Edition's video, everybody video. You saw Nicole. You saw her everywhere. So she knows she got some soul, baby. But she was like, yo. She sounds so proper. Tyrell was like, I meant grandma. Damn, he was like, but seriously, if I ever get caught making out with Jessica, does that mean I get a new Xbox? In your dreams, like that girl would ever let those crusty lips anywhere near hers. Ooh, she mean. Ooh, she's a meanie. And she leans in and gives Nicole a "Mwah, thank you, grandma. Grandma, Nicole loves them babies. You hear me? That lady love them kids. Baby, we're back at the Bird Cafe. Cass says, oh no. Why are they putting all this heavy makeup on her? Her eyes are cute. The eyebrows are better today. But she doesn't need all that heavy makeup. She's so pretty. So Martin was like, let's hear the shit. What's the tea? Samantha has already told me, honey, how her aunt's boyfriend is insatiable and how she went from a virgin to a sex goddess. Seriously, Kat? Oh my God, she told you about that shit? No, she told mom. Oh my God, she says, Mom? Oh my God, take me away. He says, Mom was surprisingly chilled the fuck out, but she was like, but you're not. He was like, damn right I'm not. How could you two be so fucking careless? Look, don't be mad at Chelsea, okay? After all these years of having nothing to say, I got a little carried away, okay? I had no reason to believe that Samantha's ears would be on alert, honey. Damn. But I take full responsibility, as you should. Damn, Martin. Because all this bullshit is your fault and yours alone. Okay, they really got Shanice and Ted talking more. She comes in. We're back at the hospital. In my defense, all my boxing knowledge comes from movies, she tells him. I ain't never seen them talk like this, like these. Honey, I wasn't expecting to see no real life smackdown almost happen at work, she tells Ted. Okay, he's left handed. Okay, left handed. I'm not a left handed person. If you're left hand, baby, I want you to put left in the comment section. He says, just to let you know, I am hanging up my imaginary gloves, okay? Nice guys like you, she says. I get it. Nice guys like you, after years of being very good, once the dam break, look out, world. She looking at him with those little pretty brown eyes. He's like, well, it was purely situational, he says. You caught the moment when it hit home, that's all. The partner I had built a business with tried to make a play for the woman I built a life with. Okay, bars. But, that's my wife. My ex-wife's choice. But it should have never almost happened on your turf, so unacceptable, he says. She say, look, no patient saw it, okay? She says, but what's your regimen? Breathing exercises? Centering your chakras? I do. I do. Y'all already know about my chakra collection, baby. Yes. I need to breathe more, though. She says, you need a mind palace so you have somewhere to go. Next time this love triangle converges. Garland Memorial is a lot smaller than it seemed, honey. He said, there ain't gonna be no damn next time. I will dance like a bee, but no stinging allowed. She's like, all right, Dr. Ali, I'll take your word for it. But tell me something. Are you going to be able to continue to work with a man who wants a future with a woman that you're still madly in love with? Neutral corners go. We're back at the red door. That is what Smitty tells Tyrell and Samantha. So Nicole asked him, "What's the tea? What brought this on?" Because last night y'all were your normal neutral selves. So Tyrell is a tattletale. He says Samantha is suffering from Nathan withdrawal symptom syndrome. You want that boy? He's trouble. Tyrell, you need to tell her how you almost kicked his ass on Halloween. I mean, it's turning her to a total. But don't you dare! So he said, I'm sorry. Well, sometimes we lash out to the people who are closest to us because it's safer than the alternative. That's what Nicole tells Samantha. Is that the reason why you're arguing with your brother? Because Smitty was like, I know it ain't about the damn bathroom. My phone, my freedom, my friends, those are my life. Pop's taking them from me. All because I like a boy? Girl, you hanging on to that book, that little desk behind you, that thing is just a wobbling. It's wobbling. Girl, don't lean on that shit too heavy. Cause whoever put that on the set, baby, you need to nail that shit down. Cause she leaned on it just a little bit and that shit is wobbling. Be careful, boo. She's like, oh, because I like a boy? How is that fair? Smitty was like, bitch, you are totally rewriting history there. Okay, I screwed up having Nathan over. All right, no, girl, you almost screwed him. You didn't screw up, nah. And maybe I did get some things all twisted, and maybe I was moving too fast with him. It's good to hear you say that, Smitty says. I mean, I can't acknowledge when I go too far, and I did. But Pop can't. You're not grounding me because I broke a rule, but because of how I feel. And instead of you talking to me about the shit, you locking me up. Isn't that going against everything that you ever taught me? They know how to play Smitty against Martin. They know that. Isn't the punishment supposed to fit the crime? Now her little necklace is cute. It's got little bows going all around the neck. It's cute. Look, we didn't know that she was there, Martin. She stepped away. We are back at the Bird Cafe, honey. That is Martin and Kat talking. Kat was like, look, baby, we didn't see her ass standing there, okay? It doesn't matter, he says. You knew that she was around. That is literally the definition of a not safe for work conversation. But they weren't at, what, were they working? Yeah, I guess. I am sorry. But brother, this is 2025. This is probably not the first, and it won't be the last time she hears about sex. Samantha just doesn't love you and Chelsea, he says. She idolizes you both. She wants to walk in your footsteps. And not just in the future, but now. Right now. Look, overhearing one just conversation, it doesn't mean that Samantha is gonna find the nearest guy and explore. Then why did me and Smitty walk in on her while she was about to fuck some boy on our couch? Huh? What? Kat says. You can't possibly think I was the inspiration. She told us herself, Martin says. Her teenage brain listened to you and decided that sex was the secret to making things real between her and Nathan. No, Kat says, that shit is not on me. I talked to her after she overheard us. I told her that sex was not the means to an end. Your actions speak louder. Oh, okay. So what is it? My actions or my words? Because I corrected her, yet I'm still to blame. Yes, you are, he says, because she can't magically unhear that shit. Because of your negligence, my daughter almost made a mistake that could have negatively impacted her life. He is so fucking extra. And why are y'all talking about sex at the Bird Cafe when y'all know it be crowded there? We just got introduced to the Bird Cafe like 2 weeks ago. Why y'all talking about this right here? You couldn't have gone over to her house. Oh, uptown. I mean, everything is taken care of and everything is top shelf. We are back at the little palace, and that is Pammy just reassuring the couple they're good. They're good. I have a car picking you both up from the airport, taking you to the oceanfront hotel because she's handing them their agenda on paper, mind you. I mean, we don't send text messages. Pammy, why do you have this printed out, girl? You couldn't have sent them on text message or give them iPads or something. Well, Danny, don't let Danny need no fucking phone because you know, like the first round, the first, second, third episode, Danny put her iPhone in the damn whiskey glass. Like, girl, that iPhone ain't do shit to you. I made reservations at some of our old haunts and some new ones. Issa Rae's Somerville. Oh, and a wonderful brand new Korean spa that's getting 5-star reviews. You're not going to be able to think about anything other than the shoot. You always did know how to paint a pretty picture, even if you're not there to see it shot. Well, I am all for instant gratification, but this is not just about the fun, you know. We are building an empire, so I'm a phone call away. Remember that. I know you and Andre are going to take LA and the fashion world by storm. It's Andre's like, well, it's just one campaign. Oh no. This is more, much more than that. I mean, this is Forrester Creations times Danny Dupree times Andre Richardson. A collab for the ages. I mean, between all of your socials, millions of people are going to see these pictures. He was like, millions? Don't scare him with numbers, bestie. Oh, you are so good behind the camera doing all that seeing. Now you're going to be in front of the camera with Danny doing all the getting to do all that being. You're going to kill it. And he just blinking and carrying on. What the fuck's going on? He looks uncomfortable. There's a probably a kill thing in there somewhere. It- mm. He don't feel comfortable. I wonder did something happen with his parents or something he doesn't like to be in front of the camera, or did he was he supposed to take a picture of his parents and he chose not to because he was with that heifer, and he feels guilty, so he feels better behind than y'all know I be damn guessing shit. I don't think I have a choice. We are back at the damn hospital with Ted having the longest conversation I ever seen him have with Shanice. So remember, she said, are you gonna be feeling comfortable about, your boy and your girl, your ex girl going out together? You gonna be cool with that? He said he ain't had no choice. He says he just can't throw away the practice that him and Carlton have built together. She tells him that he does fabulous work. All your patients have that look like no work has really been done. She's like, it's flawless. He was like, well, thank you for saying that. He said she was like, shit, I might be coming to see you too if this black ever cracks. He touches her face. He's a not happening for a very long time, if ever. Oh, she was like, really though, how do you balance your work against the love of your life? I mean, he kind of flirted a little bit, but she didn't. She didn't catch that. I caught it though. Did y'all catch it? This was kind of like out the blue. He's a flirt because he did the same thing with June. I can see why Leslie is like crazy over his ass because he's a huge fucking flirt. When he's not married, he's a flow. He's in that slump, honey. He let that charm ooze. He says he's done making moves to fix what he broke with Nicole. He ain't trying to do that no more. He said he's just hoping that things land where they're supposed to. So you're hoping that fate takes the wheel and that you and Nicole end up back together, she said. He says he's just hoping that everything and everyone shakes out the way it's supposed to. That's all. She was like, oh, even Carlton? He says, yeah. She's like, oh, the high road suits you. He says, I could say the same for you. She's like, what's my part in this? He said, you still talking to me. She's like, why wouldn't I be, honey? We are colleagues. We're friends. He was like, yeah, yeah, a couple of splits, and the people do take sides, which is true, it's true. Especially when one of those sides is the Dupree family. You and Nicole have known me since I was fresh out of nursing school, honey, and I'm not giving either of you up, honey. He says, well, thank you for making me not feel like a lump of guilt. She says, I don't judge much. I see folks at their very best, worst, and everything in between. She says, and you're still good people. He says, right back at you. He says, I don't want to lose my friendship with the woman who runs the place. And while he's saying that, he's like coming from one side of the counter, going beside her. We see Eva approach. She sees something. She said, damn straight I do. That's what Shanice was like. And you see Eva like, ooh. No offense, Dad, but you know that Pop is the heavy here. Can you please talk to him? We're back at the damn red door. She's like, fuck what you say, Pop. I mean, Dad. Where's Pop? Because he's the one that runs the shit around here, not you. I know that you don't agree with him, Samantha. I know that a month seems like an eternity, but you do need to listen to both your dads. It's Nicole, honey. And who knows? Maybe this will reset things with Nathan. Or he can forget all about me. Yeah, he should. Tyrell was like, yeah, that's a win-win in my book, honey. The dude is lame. I don't know what the fuck you see in him. Nobody's on my side. I am always on your side, sweetie, Nicole says, but I do have to get to work. Hang in there, honey, and fill her in on what we talked about. She told that to Smitty. And she skedaddled. Girl, if you don't calm your fucking ass down, your pussy is that you can't see Nathan. You wouldn't even take your ass to school. My goodness. And Tyrell was like, and the drama continues. He says, okay, so Smitty says, your grandmammy had an idea that I think might help. She's like, what? He says, Winterfest. You gonna let me go? More like work. You're gonna help your grandmother with the planning and the marketing. You know what I love more than Winterfest? I have an idea, Tyrell says. Shut the fuck up. Interacting with humans. I'm in. I do have to run it by your pop first, Smitty says. Oh. But I do feel that a long way if he knew that you've been on your best behavior, which we all know that she has not. So we're lying to Pop now. Shut up, Tyrell. Thank you, Tyrell, because we y'all would be lying. I ain't gonna own that lie, baby. It's been a lot of lying this week, right? Child. Okay, Dad, do you really think I have a shot? Smitty was like, girl, right now, honey, you are spinning the fuck out. You can get your shit together, control your attitude. Okay, I get it. I get it. Best behavior. And she sits down and crosses her legs, starting now. And she blinks her eyes and tilts her head to the side with that fake ass smile. I love you, dear brother, but can you please take this shit down a couple of notches? Thank you, Cat. We're back at the Bird Cafe, and I said that shit. Y'all talking so loud about fucking. People can hear y'all. Shush, Martin. Martin don't give a fuck. He said, no, he can't. And when you have a kid that's your whole world, you'll fucking understand. She's like, look, I love my niece too, okay? I would never do anything to intentionally hurt her or Tyrell. It's not about your intentions, it's how you operate. I thought that you would be conscientious about being a good role model to my kids, but no, you want to be a damn fun auntie. What's wrong being a fun auntie? Fuck you, Martin. I'm a fucking fun auntie, ain't I? Y'all, I'm sorry if I hit the microphone. I'm a fun fucking auntie, ain't I? Shit, what's wrong with being a fun fucking auntie? Yeah, fuck you, Martin. Just focus on yourself and don't notice nobody else around you. Now he a little right about that. Cat can be a little, focused. she, we know that's true. Now he ain't lying. Now he hit the target on that because that girl be, yeah. You just go off spouting catisms, and now you converted my daughter to your way of thinking. Catism. I'm sorry. Are we in Amish country? A cat is a baby. Yes, cat is gonna do her catisms. She says Samantha Honey is a product of the DMV. I wasn't filling her head with nothing that she hasn't already heard of, honey. Being from the DMV, she got that shit right. That's not the point. And let me remind you, mother, I waited until well into my adulthood to lose my virginity. And at the end of all that waiting, I got to have a respectful and healthy relationship with someone who loves me. You should want Samantha to hear about that shit. If you took a second to think, you would realize that I'm actually the person Samantha should be talking to. Maybe I would have been able to get along with that, Martin says, if your ass would have talked to me first instead of spilling tea and chit chatting with Chelsea. Wait a minute, Nick. You trying to tell her what she can say and who she can talk to? What the fuck you? You a big brother, honey. But that's it. You're older. You can't tell that girl who she can and can't talk to. Cat was like, you might want to check yourself before you say something that you might regret. And you know he will do that. When I tell you, Martin just don't peek around the corner and cross the street. That man will cross all the way across the street. Ever since he killed that man, he think he all that. And he's a congressman too. He think he is all that and a bag of motherfucking potato Utz chips. Ah, he was like, oh, you're right. I do want to check myself because how foolish of me to hand over my daughter to a bad influence in the first place. Damn, you talking to your sister. Your sister was in your life way longer than your daughter. Why is he so extra, y'all? Why? I thought he was doing good. I was like, this is the first. I mean, I said a couple weeks ago, Martin looks good being, not so stressed the fuck out. He looked really good. I was like, okay, Martin, I see you. You cutie pie with the high booty and everything. But when he gets so stressed the fuck out and just mean as fuck, he just be wilding. But if I am such a bad influence, then why the fuck did I stop your precious daughter from hooking up with Nate in the first fucking time? What? He says. She says, I caught them at the studio together and I kicked his ass out. Made her promise to tell your ass everything. You knew that she was alone with that boy and you didn't tell me? I was giving her the chance to tell her yourself, and she did. I care about keeping her trust. And what if she hadn't, he says? What was the fucking plan? Don't answer that, because I don't fucking care. Which is clear, we are putting our damn trust in you, he says, which was gravely misplaced. You are not being fair, Kat says. I don't have to be fucking fair when it comes to my child's protection. He needs counseling. He still has that lingering Kenneth debris on him. Yeah, he's taking out his anger on the wrong person. It ain't got nothing to do with Cat. Not at all. You trash, Martin. You trash. You need to protect Samantha from me, Cat says. Yes, he says. And you need to find a new fucking teen ambassador. Damn. Don't do that to her, she says. That baby loves working at Chelsea Cat. She'll find something else to love, he says. He goes and scoops up his coat and his coffee. She's done, bitch. That was a great conversation. This has been some intense conversations this week, hasn't it? That was heavy. That heavy. You got so heavy, baby. Yeah, yeah. Yes, that was heavy. I tell you, that outfit that damn Danny is wearing. Like she does not ever go wrong. Even when she was depressed about Chelsea, that bitch, her jeans and her ponytail and sweater, I was like, where that? And I'm like, I know that it's wintertime. I don't care that she's wearing bright pink and orange. It looks good on her. And her stomach is out. I don't give a fuck. It looks great on her. Well, she comes back. Okay, if you haven't noticed, we're at the little palace. And Andre is looking out the window because he don't want to take that picture. She touches him on the back and says, what's going on behind those gorgeous eyes? He's like, nothing. It's silly. She says, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. We are way past that, honey. Spill it. Oh, here we go. We hear the piano. He's like, hundreds have bared their souls to my lens. I've always had steady hands, but the prospect of having that camera flip back on me, whew, it still has me a little shook. Andre, she says, baby, we have talked about this, honey. This shoot is not life or death. He was like, I know, but your agency is writing on this, boo. I don't want to disappoint you. I can't shake the feeling. But while I'm over here, honey, dusting off my shoulders, honey, because I know the camera is going to see what I see. The beautiful soul behind this very pretty man. I call my boyfriend pretty. He can't stand it. I was like, "You're pretty self." If you know about The Color Purple, the musical, that's what Squeak calls Harpo. You so pretty. A man ain't pretty. You is. Oh, he says you are legally required to believe in me. I'm not 100% sure that that part was in our vows, honey, but I do see things in you that you don't see. But I have years of evidence to prove that I'm a deer in the headlights whenever that camera's on me. Look, you didn't even know what to do with your hands. He was like, try your whole fucking body. I'm like that. People, I say that about when I was taking my acting classes. I can't wait to go back to that. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I will. My acting coach, we had to have the camera like close, like pretty much touching our bottom lip. That's what it felt like. And a camera is so intimidating. Like unless I'm a character, like when I did, Homeboy, on Halloween, that was easy for me because, and then when I look at it, I'm like, damn, that doesn't even look like me because I'm not me. It's easy for me to do that. And this other character that I'm working on does look like me. In my one woman show, I'm trying to figure out how I can bring her to life. But having a camera, y'all, like when I tell y'all, when I said, "Oh, I'm gonna do a live," I was like, "Oh God," start feeling my throat getting tight. But I am gonna do this live. I am. I know by the time you hear this, I would have probably already did the live or doing the live. But I just get so intimidated by this camera. It's just, ugh. But I can talk bullshit on the damn microphone, baby. Give me a microphone. Y'all need an MC to come to your city. You pay my way, baby. I got you. I got you. Y'all want me to MC y'all family reunion, y'all birthday, y'all bridesmaids thing. You gotta be adult now, because my mouth is a mother sucker for you. All right. You wanted me to come and MC? I got you. Just fly me out there, pay for my, give me a little fee. Do that. I got you. It's gonna be a fun time. Ain't nothing boring. Nothing. That's what I had to do last week with that on that damn trolley. I had to keep the party going. And when I tell you them young kids was all over that damn trolley. And me too. That's why my damn shoulders hurt now. Trying to hang in with them damn kids on that damn trolley. Swinging and shit and splitting, sitting on the damn floor. I'm like, God dog it. I'm tired of time warping with y'all asses. So Danny tells him, you need to boost your confidence. He was like, oh, she was like, trust me? He was like, I do. She says, good. Come with me. Don't be scared. So we're back at the hospital. There you are. Loud ass Eva comes up. Eva don't like the fact that he's flirting with Shanice. She don't like that. Why, girl? He was like, oh, Eva, hi. I kept trying your cell. He was touching his chest. Oh, I must have left it in the car. You all right? It's Mr. Lindquist. He can't scrub in. His insurance didn't sign off on the tissue revision. So Ted was like, damn, if that man don't have this procedure, his quality of life will be seriously degraded. So Eva says that, she'll try to carry her again. So shit. Shanice was like, girl, at this late stage, compassion is gonna be a hard sell to these insurance companies. And don't I fucking know it. So Ted was like, but my favorite nurse has compassion for days. I mean, is there any way she can buy some more time on the schedule? She said an hour, but if you lose the slot, he was like, he's gonna be waiting for weeks. I'm not gonna be sending this man home telling him he's unfixed. He said he's gonna do that shit pro bono. Shanice was like, that's noble, but you know how things work. It's still a hefty fucking fee for the OR itself and the nurses. Eva was like, I mean, then I'll pay it. Or rather my mom will. What's all this money for if it's not to help people? Shanice says, I know your mom won the articulates lottery, but I didn't know she had screw you money. Damn. And Ted was like, girl, Eva, why on earth would you think your mother would help anyone on earth other than you and herself? Lindquist, that man, he ain't shit to her. You don't understand, mama. If she didn't have Alan's insurance to rely on, she could have never paid for his care, let alone take care of us after he died. And when that dried up, we had to go into overdrive just to make ends meet. It stresses me out even thinking about that time. Look, if she could save that family from a desperation, she would do that shit in a heartbeat. He says those days are behind you, Eva. And it will feel really good to help Mr. Lindquist and put those days behind him too. I'ma call mama. So they both are walks off and they both are looking at her. We are at Nicole's office. Cat just comes in, honey. Ain't knock on no fucking door, nothing. Nicole's like, girl, Cat, what the fuck you doing here, girl? Cat was like, I can't even look at your son right now. Not your son. The brother that I fucking know would have never spoke to me the way that he just did. Maybe next time you and Chelsea will be a little quieter when discussing sex, your sex line. She says, look, for the 50th time, Mom, I didn't mean for her to hear. I talked to her about that shit. But forget facts, right? Martin is acting like I was doing the most when reality is I just lost my fucking virginity 5 minutes ago. Which was a meaningful step and one that you did not rush into, Nicole said. And for my brother to know that and to think that I was so carelessly discuss sex with my teenage niece, it hurts. When I tell y'all I have had said this that sex word so throughout this damn episode. If I had $1 for every time I said it, baby, I would be rich, honey. I would be rich. Whew, child. How many more times we gonna say it before the end of the show? So, Nicole just says Martin is just terrified about what mistake could have happened for Samantha at this age. Girl, that girl is 30. She'd be all right. Kat was like, fuck that. That does not excuse how he treated me, mama. It does not. And he is working on his temper, Nicole says. Kat was like, fuck that. He needs to work a little bit harder. Martin just rage quit Samantha's job at Chelsea Cat. Oh no, she is going to be devastated. That's the most excitement Nicole gave. That's all she says. Oh no, Samantha's going to be devastated. So we're back at the red door, honey. And Samantha runs to her dad. Pop, you're here. He comes right in the fucking door. I ain't even get a fucking goodbye from you this morning, and now you're happy to see me. Let's hear it. Hear what? Your pitch for your freedom? It's not just for me, it's for Grandma. So Smitty interrupts and said, well, she came bearing breakfast and an offer. She wants Samantha to lend her design skills to Winterfest. Totally supervised, of course, Smitty says, but she felt like we could use this time constructively. So Martin was like, and you think so too? Smitty was like, I told her that I would run it by you first. I mean, you want me to work on myself, right? That's why I still get to do Chelsea Cat and maybe this too. It'll be a good outlet, Dad. I mean, Pop, what do you think? Well, your ass is going to have a lot of extra time now, he says. She's like, right, exactly. Ooh, see that? Because there's been a change of plans, he says. See, remember they had the discussion to not make any decisions without letting the other person know? He'd made that decision about cutting her off from Chelsea Cat without talking to Smitty. This is the hump they're going to have to get through. Because Martin likes to make decisions without Smitty's. Both of them like to do that shit. They got to work through that or just deal with it. What kind of change, she says? He says, with Chelsea Cat, today is your last day. Consider this your parting gift. And he gives her that coffee. Samantha is looking like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. What? You go out and then you come back and now I'm not working? We are back in Nicole's office. Kat was like, look, Samantha has every right to go the fuck off. You are going to have to reel Martin's ass in, Kat says. Oh, honey, I cannot step in the middle between Martin and Smitty on how they raise their kids. But he needs you, Mom, Kat says. He is out of fucking control. I thought he had calmed down a bit, but I wonder what set him off even more. Me too, Nicole. I thought he was cool. Was he pretending? He fooled me, honey. Oh, well, I might have told him that I caught Samantha and Nathan making out at the studio. Oh, Cat. After she got grounded? No, Mom. Weeks ago. I stopped it. I gave that girl an after school special talk. I ordered her ass to tell Martin, and she did. But you didn't tell her yourself. No, I was giving her the opportunity. That was her story to tell. You did what you thought was right. I did. She has to be able to trust me. I couldn't just chain her to the studio and call her dad's to collect her. It made the most sense at the time. Well, now Martin's doing the same. We were supposed to be family, Kat says. He was so fucking cold to me. Talked to me like I was some stranger off the street. Yeah, he did. I think that whole Kenneth thing really still has him triggered, that he's doing whatever he can to protect the kids, but he's taking it to the extreme. He doesn't know the balance. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't think that Martin has had the best example of a father in his life. I mean, I think this whole divorce has fucked him up. The whole killing has fucked him up. This whole protecting Vernon fuck. I mean, I think that he's just not a good example of being a good father. He could provide for them, but as far as his fathering skills, he has a lot to learn, and him pushing out commands and demands is just not the way to do it. He made the mistakes, but he's wanting the kids to pay for it. That's not how you do that shit. You and Martin caved as kids because you hated being mad at each other. That's what Nicole said. She's so very, like I said, nonchalant. No damn empathy. Like, girl, nothing about girl. I'll talk to him. None of that. She just like, girl, y'all gonna be all right. Girl, it's gonna be all right. Y'all will be back together. Nicole, this will be no different. Nicole says. Kat was like, yeah, we will be fine eventually. She said, but Samantha, I mean, I may not be a parent, but I do remember being a girl, and I always knew you were there to talk to me about sex. There we go, without shame or punishment. And he's trying to be like that with a girl. He can't. It's going to either be Kat or Nicole Show didn't give her that much advice because she don't want to get in the middle. I don't know. And God knows she don't want to talk to June because he gonna cut her off from June too. You think that's what your brother is doing right now? She was like, yeah, he's setting up a situation where she's not gonna want to come to him ever again. He's taking away the thing she loves the most, Mom. I'm worried that he's gonna lose her forever. Pop, you can't quit my job for me. You had no right. Baby, we are back at the red door, honey. And I'm sitting in that corner eating my popcorn, watching this fight, baby. Y'all don't see me over in that corner in that chair by the window. I am enjoying all of this. And I have every right because I'm your pappy. She says, and I got two dads. Tyrell comes downstairs. He said, look, I can hear you through my headphones. Damn. Pop, quit Chelsea Cat for me. Why? Tyrell says. Chelsea Cat was conditional on you playing by our rules, he said. Did I break a rule during lockdown? That's what she wants to know. He was like, wait a minute, bitch. Did you sneak that boy into Cat's studio and get caught by her? I told your ass about that. And then you told dad. You didn't tell me all of that shit and you know it. I can't even trust your ass to go to work and actually work. Shit. I didn't tell you about Aunt Cat because I didn't want you to going off yelling at her like you always do. And he did. I like Nathan. Okay, I made a mistake. But this punishment, shit, he busy eating his chips, honey. Whatever locks or whatever Nicole brought him, he busy chewing. Taking my phone away is one thing, but taking away my dream, I hate your ass. She says I hate you, but y'all know how extra I am. I will never forgive you for this shit. Come on, Samantha, Tyrell says. Tell Pop you didn't mean that. Ooh. She said I meant every fucking word. You know, she says I meant every damn word. Ooh. We don't say those words in this fucking house, Martin said. She said, and maybe I shouldn't be in this damn house. Let's all just take a beat here, Smitty says. No, Dad, I don't belong in a place for what I want and what I think don't matter. Ooh, she said, God, I wish your ass would have just left me where I was. While she has her book bag on her door, on her shoulder, baby. She says, then maybe I'd be happy someplace else. The two favorite words, Samantha, wait. That's Smitty. She slammed that door, baby. She slammed it hard. Tyrell says, let me. She'll talk to me. And then he skedaddles and runs after her. Smitty is just looking at Martin. Bitch, we are back at the little palace. This bitch got this red damn nightie on with the little cutouts around the boutique stars. Honey. So she got a camera set up, honey, got feathers and shit. And she was like, he's like, whatever this is, he says, I like it. I dig it. This is Andre. She's like, look, you are used to being in control on these shoots. So he tried to touch the camera. She's like, the key is to let go of control and place yourself in my hands. I'm in your hands, he says. Then I'm going to prove what I've known for months as she disrobes her, uh, yeah, robe. He was like, and what's that? She's like, and that my man is the sexiest man alive. So he licked them lips and was about to land them on her neck. She's like, mm-mm, time to work, baby. The camera's going to do what it's going to do. They crawl on the bed, honey. And she says, and we are going to do what we're going to do. He's so nervous. He's sitting on the bed like, okay, like he on the toilet or something. He's like, okay. She's like, look, now look at me. Now find the camera, she says. And he looks at the camera and clearing his throat. Take everything that you're feeling, everything that you want to do to me, and hold it. Make love to the camera, baby, she says. At least we said make love this time. He was like, I would much rather be making love to you. The camera, Andre. I can touch you, and you can touch me. Just pretend you're looking at me through the camera. Just look at me. Now, I ain't gonna lie. This nigga, he did it. He got that camera face. I have chills watching this, baby. I'm just like, yes. I didn't think this episode was gonna be all of that because it was kind of a little slow, just a little bit in the beginning. Y'all doing that shit, y'all. Go ahead, Richardson. So after they do their little shoot, honey, I might try to put it on the screen if I don't get a damn copyright strike. I might get a copyright. I can't play the whole thing, damn it. But I might try to get little flicks of them. He looked a little sexy looking at that fucking camera. He said, I can't believe I'm saying this shit, but that was kind of fun. She was like, you were wonderful. Just like I knew you'd be. She's like, now you can fuck me. Well, now you can make love to me. When I tell you they have so much great chemistry and they just smile. I love to see her smile. I can see why Andre is like, fuck Ashley. He gonna be that girl would be such a damn leech. Andre, yeah, I want to go to. No, he just got to show up and be with Danny. That girl, he has to be like a therapist for that damn crazy ass Ashley. Well, we're back at the hospital. Ted has changed his clothes, and he's like, "Hey, what Dana say?" So, Shanice tells him, "I think that he got the man back on the schedule, but Eva is still on the phone with Leslie. You know, she gonna have to talk to Ted in order for her to get that money. He's gonna have to. It's gonna be some type of reciprocity here, because Leslie ain't giving that money for free." So he says, "Hmm." So Shanice was like, "You seem very skeptical about your patient's new benefactress." He says, "Well, Dana, giving has never been Dana's strong suit, especially when it doesn't impact her directly. But it does turn out that there's a lot about her that I don't know." Okay, so as he's talking, we can see Kat and Nicole coming in near the nurse's station. Something only a wise man would say, Shanice says. So we hear Kat tells her mom, brunch might make me forget how much my brother hates me. Well, Eva's probably gonna get up off their phone. Dad, Mom, Eva's Kat's gonna shit bricks. Oh my God, good news, Dad. So Mama said yes, she would be. She's gonna go ahead and be Mr. Lindquist's sugar mama. She's she's in for covering for the surgery. So when she says good news, Dad, you see Kat was like, what the fuck? What did you just call him? Kat, you acting like your bro, girl. I mean, you would think that Kat overheard her call him a really bad name. She just said dad, girl. So we're back with the Richardsons, honey, at the little palace. We see a camera and some hands. So that's Danny looking at the pictures that they took. And she's like, oh, he was like, oh, I can't look. She's like, oh, you wuss. Come here. Look. So he's shocked. He was like, oh, wow. She's like, see, there he is. Not just the chiseled jaw, the gorgeous smile, but your light, your heart, your fire, your passion. All there for us to take in. She was like, you see that shit? He was like, yeah, these are fire, babe. He was like, but that's mainly because of you, because you make anybody look good. She's like, yeah, I can, right? Girl, if you retire again, he says, you can be a dope ass photographer or a photographer's assistant. And she was like, wait a minute, did I just go from smoking hot model to assistant? He's like, only so you can be next to me at all times. That boy is in love with her. I just feel like she's not in love with him. I feel like it's gonna be one sided because she still loves Bill and because she still has that effect on Bill. She just kissed Bill. She knows that she still has that effect on Bill. That's why she's so complete and happy. It ain't all because of Andre, y'all. It has yeah, Andre makes her feel like she can be solid and free and complete in her relationship. But I think that she's also happy about the fact that she still got Bill by the balls. She just kissed him. And she never told Andre about it. But Andre never came home and told her about Ashley either. So, because I'm assuming that all of this has happened, yeah, after Ashley had wanted to ask him that they still have a chance. So she's like, "Are we done with the nerves, honey? Are you ready for the real thing?" He says, "Thank you for this," and he said, "He ready, baby. He ready." He still looks nervous though. She gave him a kiss, and he still looks scared. It's more than just that fear. It's something that happened. It's something that happened. So we're back at the red door. Smitty called June, and I guess he said he thanked her, and he said that he'll text her once they get home. So June is not working today, but the boss man at Orphe Jeans let her know that Samantha was there. So Tyrell is there too. So Martin was like, I've never been so grateful that they've reconnected with their mom. He talking about he should go. No, Smitty's like, no, no, baby. We should let them be. Let them be. He says Tyrell knows how to reach Samantha. Martin was like, oh, man, I pushed too much, Smitty. Why do I always do that? Yeah, I want to know why too. Smitty was like, well, every minute that passes is a minute closer to them being out in the world on their own, and that is very true. He says our job is to protect them, but it's also our job to prepare them. Martin says, yeah, but you always know what to say. They adore you all the time. He tells that to Smitty, but they fight me at every step. Yeah, because you a fighter. You I don't know if you got that from your grandpappy or what, but he just want to just fight all the damn time. Smitty was like, your heart is in the right place since Samantha would come around. He says he's never seen her that hurt. And Smitty was like, yes, you have. He was like, the difference between then and now is that she's almost an adult. That's what Smitty was like. I mean, Martin was like, does that mean that we just supposed to just let it happen? Yeah. Not let her fuck, but just stop being so hard on her. The more that you put a grip on her, that's the more that she wants to escape. It's like, yeah, she's gonna be pushing her boundaries, Smitty says, but we cannot forget that this girl is a good kid. All right? Damn. So Smitty was like, look, and baby, we cannot hold our daughter to higher standards than we do ourselves. And of course, Martin don't get that shit. What do you mean? Martin, you quit our daughter's job without telling me. Didn't I just say that? I just said that shit. Smitty was like, that ain't fucking okay. So what happened? So we see Samantha at Orphe Jeans, and so she's sitting there sad, remembering what she said. And Tyrell came there like, it's okay, sis, we got you. So we're at the hospital. We see Shanice. I'll tell you, she love taking in the drama, baby. Right there, whatever floor that is, that's the drama floor. And I'm gonna be sitting in that corner. All right. She's like, Eva was like, I called him dad because that's who he is. Kat was like, your dad to her now? Really? I mean, Ted was like, I asked the girl to call me that. It's way overdue. All those years she didn't have a chance. Got it. Well, I do hope that you enjoy the one daughter that you have left because you can't have both of us. I mean, I'm like, okay. Shanice was like, I hate to do this shit, but Mr. Lindquist is waiting. And what does Eva have on? She's like she about dressed like a pussycat doll. It's like lace shorts, a jacket, and thigh high boots. I mean, okay. And we need that OR room now because he's dressed for surgery. So yeah. She says, do you still want to proceed? This is all Shanice talking. He said, yes, of course. I'll find Kat later. And I'm surprised. Nicole was standing right there and he didn't say anything to her. He didn't say not one word to Nicole. She's been standing there the whole time. So he leaves. So let's see what Nicole is going to say to Eva. Eva was like, well, aren't you going to go after her? Because, Kat skedaddled out. Kat and her father need to work through this on their own. He has relationships with the both of you, are his to work out. Yeah, his relationship with the both of you is his to work out, not mine, honey. One thing about Nicole, when she said that she's going to start focusing on herself and her peace, she definitely is. Fuck everybody else, what y'all want from me. I'm not going out with Carlton. I don't want to be married no more. Let your brother act like a fool. Whatever relationship between Ted and his girls ain't got nothing to do with me. Fuck Leslie. Fuck my sister. I'm all about my peace, honey. And that's exactly what she's doing. She's really focusing on her peace. Let's see what's going to happen next week. Oh, okay. We have Isaiah shaking hands with Bill. Long time to see you, Isaiah. Isaiah says, "Is Haley your niece?" Bill was like, Haley's my wife. Ooh, she says she's on a side quest right now. Haley is on the phone. She's trying to get to know Isaiah, police chief's fit and fine youngest son. Ooh. So we see Sharon and Vernon out loud, baby, all in Orphe jeans. He talking about, she was like, look at you. We can't get out, let our meetings get back to Anita. Why are y'all in public meeting then? So Vanessa, we're at the hole in the wall. You're addicted, Vanessa says. And he's like, if I didn't love you. She said, what did he say? I feel like somebody's been watching my video because we see Danny and Andre at the same little airport little thingy that they did before they went to Vegas. And guess what? Danny says, our honeymoon starts in 3, 2, 1. I feel like somebody's been watching me. We know that's old shit. But anyway, y'all, that was a good episode. That was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. This was a damn good week. I had a good time reviewing and recapping this damn show. Real good. I will be definitely back on the front porch next week with, everybody's videos, but I just was trying to catch up, baby, from last week. Whew. I had to do the all, like I said, time warping with the motherfuckers. Mama's I was the oldest bitch on the trolley. That's what I told them, and they just laughed. But it was fun though. I had a good time. I had a good time with the kids. So anyway, let me go ahead and get this edited and put up, and hopefully, if I don't fall asleep, I will be on live. If I don't be on live now, I might be I might be on live tomorrow. I mean, am I the only one? When it gets cool, I just want to be in the bed like a bear. I don't want to go nowhere. I haven't been out the house in like 2 days. I went to the gym day before, like Wednesday. I ain't go nowhere yesterday, and I just don't feel like going nowhere today. I just get in this house and I be like snugging like a bug in a rug. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit. And God has been blessing my children. There's some prayers that I've been praying on that are unspoken. I haven't talked to my boyfriend or anybody about it but God, and He answered my prayers. And I'm just so grateful. Yes, I cuss like a sailor, but I love the Lord. I really do. And you guys are definitely the answer to my prayers. You're like an extended family. Y'all just understand. I used to be super shy. I used to be really shy when I was younger. Family would tell you that. My family would tell you I used to be so shy. And I had to come to a whole city and create a whole different like persona that I wanted to create. And it took me a long time to get here. And I mean, I feel like who I am now was who I was when I was a little girl because I used to cheerleading and stuff. And I love to have the attention, get in the crowd happy. I used to dance and all this other stuff. And I know that now I'm a performer, so I'm here to just bring people joy. I know that for sure. And with me being a former first lady, I knew that I brought joy to people, but I knew that my calling was greater than the four walls of the church. And I'm so happy that I took this this step to this YouTube channel for this show. I'm so happy that I took the step of acting. I'm so happy that I didn't let my fear of having kids stop me. So happy that I didn't allow my fear of falling in love or being hurt to allow my heart to be open to this wonderful man and this man of mine that I had loved so much called Sir. And it's a blessing. It's a blessing, honey. We only got one life. Yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in this world. But if you inhale and exhale, baby, you got a chance to get it right. Right. All right, let me go ahead and get this together. I hope that I'll be on here in another hour. Shit. I told y'all I got anxieties about getting on this damn camera, but I'm gonna get on there. I hope. It'll be before the weekend. You said tonight, Shar. Okay, we'll see. Oh, I'm nervous, y'all. All right, talk to y'all soon. Bye.